Yeah, so Draco Funk got on here 25 minutes ago, and he said, and I quote, and I wish I'd been recording, but he said, and I quote, "Okay, I got to do something. It'll take 5 minutes, and then like I'll have to come back and then go and do it again, but it won't take as long the second time. But it'll just be 5 minutes, and then I'll be right back." That's what he said 25 minutes ago.
Well,
so
see, I was, rushing around, naked trying to get this all set up. So,
I mean, that's pretty much every session for me. So,
well, you'd said something about getting a shower, and I was like, I might have blood all over me from this morning.
Yeah.
Hi.
How's those 5 minutes go, man?
Those are Frieza minutes,
Yes. I'm going to destroy this planet in 5 minutes. 6 episodes later, 2 minutes left.
Okay, the cat got out.
Oh, okay.
And then imagine a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old chasing a cat.
Oh, so they were not helping.
Actually, is the one who got the cat in.
Oh, okay.
And I just said my kid's name.
That's all right. I'll bleep it.
Yeah, Bleep is the one that got the cat.
Yeah.
Or you can do Bleep, got the bleep in, and then,
Draco Funk, but might I suggest head and stain, not based on the fact that I think that of your children, but because that's hilarious.
Just a second.
Yep.
I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Times were tough, so I sold my soul. And I don't think I'll ever regain control. Devil looked me in the eye, now I look the other way. What else could I do? I just stared at the doorway and knew I'd rather be drunk with you. I'd rather be drunk, but I'm caught outside the bar talking to a floozy. The song's all wrong, this is not my movie. I don't know why this happens to me. I don't know why this happens to me. They come out at night just to eat our brains. And I really, 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 really wish they'd just go away. You say that I'm living, but I'd rather thrive. But I've got my doubts we're even gonna survive you. I'd rather be drunk with you. I'd rather be drunk with you. I'd rather be drunk with you. I'd rather be drunk, but I'm caught outside the bar talking to a floozy. The song's all wrong, this is not my movie. I don't know why this happens to me. I don't know why this happens to me. I'd rather be drunk with. I'd rather be drunk with. I'm caught outside the bar talking to a floozy. The song's all wrong, this is not my movie. I don't know why this happens to me. I don't know why this happens to me. I'm caught outside the bar talking to a floozy. The song's all wrong, this is not my movie. I don't know why this happens to me. I don't know why this happens to me.
Okay, I got Audacity running.
Yeah, I got both lines. Yeah, they're still there.
Nothing's on fire that I know of.
Quick. 1, 2, 3. There we go.
Where did I put my phone? Oh, there it is.
See, the bad food choices I was talking about.
Uh-huh.
Donut and coffee, now it is, fucking sea salt and vinegar, Lay's, knockoff Pringles. With coffee still.
I have had so many new varieties.
You want to hear a funny story?
Sure.
I thought it'd be funny to interrupt you guys in the middle and say like 20 after for the sync. But I had my mic muted the whole time.
You know what also is funny? I almost just said, no.
40
Awesome.
after. Now.
I was at 54. Yeah.
In fact, I'm going to refresh it too.
Okay.
Oh, fine. If everybody's doing it, I'll do it too.
Okay. Okay.
Now.
Let's do 10 after because Scrodrick went to shit.
Now.
There we go. I got you that time. All right.
I'll be back.
5 minutes, man.
That last time was 5 minutes.
I don't know. I didn't time
Man,
this.
he sounds like T-Pain.
He does. No. Oh, God.
Scrodrick.
He'll be back. Don't worry.
Whatever happened to that guy?
Scrodrick? Like, dude, he'll be back in a minute. Like, so you were like, I'll be back in a minute, and then like, you know, we're both like, okay, and then a few seconds later, he's like, Scrodrick, and I'm like, I'll be back in a minute, man. and then silence for I don't know 90 seconds or so, and then he says, whatever happened to that guy? And I'm like, dude, he'll be back. Apparently, he meant someone else.
You said, "Don't worry" in the Russian accent.
I did, yes.
I was talking about the
the gun dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got charged with murder, and acquitted, and then he disappeared. I think, or something like that.
What?
The dude who wasn't actually Russian, but he did a Russian accent and did YouTube videos about shooting guns.
Oh.
And then like somebody he knew got shot, and they thought he might have done it, but he like probably didn't. But then he disappeared anyway.
Awesome.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, that's what happened to him. Yeah, I can't remember what his name or his YouTube handle were.
FPS Russia.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah. Yeah, that's what happened to him. Yeah. All right, you ready to start?
Yeah.
All right, at exactly 5 o'clock. Yes, all right. Hey, Internet! Highway 47, and we are back from the grave and everything else. It has been ages, but we are back here to do some more commentary for you. I am Shaggy B. With me is Draco Funk.
Hey, I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Oh, God. All right. And with us is Scrodrick as well. And it has been some time, but we are back to watch some Star Trek with you all. We are watching Star Trek The Next Generation Season 2, Episode 8, A Matter of Honor. This is a re-record from the original recording that Draco Funk and I made like 2 months ago, but I didn't have time to edit until now, and then I tried to edit it, and the files are corrupted anyway, so we had to re-record it anyway, and so whatever. And yeah, so I think I owe our fan an explanation, which is that I have moved. I got a job offer away from the hell that I used to live in, and I have moved to a much lesser hell, several hundred miles away. It's still quite a ways away from either one of you guys, but it's kind of in a different direction.
We're on the same latitude now.
We are, in fact. If you drew a line straight west from where I am, it would be like, you know, maybe 20 miles south of Draco Funk when you got to like where he is. I am near our nation's capital, and not that near to it, but I am, you know, it's a day trip instead of a long-term planning vacation to go visit the Smithsonian now. And I am in the great state of West by God, Virginia, which I am not afraid to say on the podcast right now, but I might edit out. But it's you know, I'll tell you, when, and again, if I'm going to edit out the name of the state, I'll edit this out too, but since arriving here, I have been floored by how much more progressive, how much more social support services there are here, how much more diversity there is here, how much more accepting the people are, how much easier it is to be like just a regular kind of working schlub and get by and have services and things available to you. Getting utilities and stuff is no longer a, you know, massive process that requires, you know, facing the Council of Elders and groveling and then paying thousands of dollars in deposits and stuff like that. I didn't have to pay thousands, but I paid a lot where I used to live. And I'll tell you something, when you move to West Virginia and those are the things you're saying, where you came from is a hole. And I just wanted to say that out loud in public once, and I'll probably edit it out because I don't know if I want to tell people I live in West Virginia, but whatever.
Well, you could maybe tell them where you were, because it doesn't matter, because that's where you were.
That's a good point. I was in North Carolina, and if you've looked in the news for North Carolina in the past 5 years, you know what I'm talking about.
Now you understand the anger.
Now, yes, now you do. My landlord, as it turns out, as I was leaving, he revealed that he is both a shyster and a racist, in addition to being a lazy, old criminal. My former landlord, that is. New one is like, you know, a couple of women who run a company that owns the townhouses I live in. But, you know, that's whatever. It's just, you know, I have never been happier to leave a place than I was. Like, I was driving a van loaded to like every square inch of available space behind the driver and passenger seats with the last remaining things I owned. And like, it wouldn't go fast enough to get me across the state line quick enough to get out of there. And I have never been happier to not be there than I am right now. And I'm ready to watch some Star Trek with my friends who are in the same place as they've been for a long time. And presumably pretty okay with that.
Yeah.
I mean, I tried to move, but, you know, just like across town.
Yeah.
But that didn't work out. Because, you know, bat infestation in the house I tried to buy.
Oh, yeah. That's right. You had Chateau Leguano to deal with, right?
Yeah, I didn't want to deal with that so much.
Yeah. I mean, you know, the phrase bat insane comes from somewhere. That's all I'm saying.
Well, that and the wiring issues, and, you know, my older brother lost a house to bad wiring once when it caught on fire, so I didn't want to relive that.
Yeah, the kitchen lighting didn't work in the house I lived in for the past 2 years, and I just kind of assumed it wouldn't burn down.
It didn't.
You know,
it
didn't.
At least, you know, it might have today.
Yeah. Who gives a crap? I've got my deposit back. It's in my bank account. I've already spent part of it. I don't care. I blocked the old landlord's number. Exactly. And, you know, my old landlord was dumb enough not to ask for a forwarding address, so he can't find me.
Woohoo!
So yeah, there we are.
Hey, if you're Shaggy B's old landlord and you're listening, leave a comment.
Yeah, and then go f*** yourself. You knew that I didn't have a working bathroom sink for 3 years, and you did nothing about it. So you can go just f***ing eat.
And if you'd like to leave a slow cooker recipe, email Harry Potter crockpot recipes
at gmail.com. And if you'd like to email me, I guess. What's Highway 40? Is it Highway 47 at gmail.com? I think that's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're going to have to look that up.
I hope so. Because, it's one of those, I keep stuff logged in on my devices.
Otherwise, somebody is like, what the f*** is this?
It's highway47productions at gmail.com. If you have a gripe, if you have a bone to pick with me about the fact that your fridge died and I bought a new fridge and it didn't work that well, but I left it there, and you thought you were getting a brand new fridge when I told you that I bought a used one for $150, when it shouldn't have been my job to buy one in the first place, then you can send it to me via my email at highway47productions at gmail.com. Yeah.
Let's get this started.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so we are watching Star Trek The Next Generation Season 2, Episode 8, A Matter of Honor. We are watching it on Netflix. And Draco Funk would like to tell us all about that.
I would like to say Scrodrick's going to tell us all about it.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, unless you want to tell us the IMDb stuff first.
Well, I can do that. Let's just... So, this is...
It has been a while, ladies and gentlemen, and I don't remember. That was my fault, honestly, because I forgot about the IMDb stuff, and I tried to throw it to Scrodrick and realized mid-sentence that it should go to you for IMDb, and that was me.
I did have it up and ready to go.
So do you want to
do it now?
That?
It has an IMDb rating of 8.2. It originally aired February 4th, 1989.
Ooh. I don't know what I was doing February 4th, 1989, but I do know what I was doing February 4th, 1990. I should probably wait until 1990. Or until Season 3, rather.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
But little did I know in 1989 what was going to happen.
A year later.
A year later. On that very day. What were you doing?
Oh, man. I'd rather not say.
You were getting ready for what I was going to do.
Statute of limitations?
Yeah, I was 8.
Yeah, well, I was the youngest ever. No.
Yes. Well, it's, the settlement included a non-disclosure clause,
I
right?
may have actually caught part of this episode when it originally aired.
I did not.
I definitely did not.
We had it was back, we had the set-top dial-based cable box, and I don't even know what station it would have aired on.
Ooh, that was the scrambly porn box, okay.
No, it wasn't the scrambly porn box, because we couldn't get it only went up to 35.
Oh, well, you know what, though? I was in a different town.
Oh, true.
And it did have those channels on it was like the beige box with the clicky dial. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, kind of the sort of what's that color that's greenish beige?
Puke. It's puke.
Flavor of the 70s. Got it.
Yeah, right. That one.
That's more of the early 80s, actually.
Well, it was the kind
Late
of
70s,
grayish.
early 80s.
Yeah, it had little grayish matte dial on it that was it only went up. It only went up to 38 or something, and I remember going to other places with people who had TVs with UHF tuners in them that the dials went past 40 and there were more channels, and I was oh, we can't even get all the channels. So yeah, that's what I was dealing with.
Nice.
Hey, let's get this started. Oh, wait.
Okay,
Wait, hold on. We're watching this on Netflix.
Scradrick.
Yes, we are watching this on Netflix. So what you want to do is get your episode started, hit pause, then hit your 10-second rewind button. That'll get you at the very beginning. Shaggy B will then give you a 5-second countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, and then we will go. Hit your play button. You should be synced up with us. You should know how to do this by now.
Yeah, I mean, I hope we remember. And if you don't remember, I don't blame you, but I am going to judge you.
We'll try and let you know when commercial breaks are if you're watching this on some other form.
And if you recorded this on VHS with commercials back in 1989, I suggest you pause us and enjoy the commercials, honestly.
And please tell us about them in the comments.
Yeah, in fact, if you'd like to clip out the commercials and like upload them to YouTube and link us, like I would enjoy that. I actually really kind of enjoy watching like old nostalgia commercials sometimes. You know, it's just kind of cool. Nostalgia Critic has done a bunch of episodes of those, actually, if you ever watched those.
So we are living in the Demolition Man future. Got it.
There are like 3 Taco Bells in my town of 15,000.
We should totally watch that sometime.
We totally should. Actually, yeah, I'm down for that. Like, that's a good movie.
Yeah.
I first saw it at that garage apartment that you had next to your place at the end of 7th grade.
Yes. My first apartment.
Yes, we put it on like, it was like the last day of school, and like a bunch of us all came together and, spent the night in there, and I think we started at about 4 a.m.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
Oh, that's where I got assaulted. Yeah.
Yes.
But it was 7th grade assault, so, whatever.
Yeah. Good movie, though.
Memories.
Yes.
Memories. Less than hours of my mind.
Copyright strike.
It's just one of those days, hitting like a freight train.
Everyone who complains just leaves with the bloodstain, Damn right.
Let's get this started.
All right, this is Star Trek The Next Generation, Season 2, Episode 8, A Matter of Honor. And we are starting it together when I get the thing up that I use to make sure that my countdown is on time, which I just realized I don't have ready. I'm sorry, everybody, but now we are going to start it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Woo!
Rusty.
I'm doing more things.
Making sure that engineering console is no threat.
What's he doing reaching over hitting buttons on the tactical console when they're pulling up to Starbase? It's like, I gotta make sure I turn the photon torpedoes off,
Could blow this place up in 2 seconds and nobody would know.
I always keep them to proximity launch.
Gawk is cold in their cafeteria.
Ensign Crusher, you're with me.
Their prune juice is not to the proper temperature.
Yes. I don't understand Wesley's pants.
I don't understand. Why would he take Wesley with him?
Meat shield. There we go.
Yeah.
Shouldn't O'Brien be doing that? What other job does he have?
But he's right there, dude. Like, he's doing it. Oh, that's why Wesley's there. Never trust anyone named Mordock in the 80s.
Oh, no.
Did you just realize what episode this is?
No, his name.
Oh, Mendan. Are you saying that they all look alike, Wesley? Is that what you're saying? Are you saying that this entire other race of people all looks alike? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
So from what I understand, there's only one, Mordock is the actual only person of his race. He's not technically in Starfleet, he's just a transfer officer, correct?
Yeah,
Exchange
he's an
officer.
exchange. Yeah. I love that proper phaser posture is very similar to fencing posture. You've got the hand behind you to guard, like the one hand back.
Oh, yeah, you got to block, the stray phaser blasts that might make it through your.
Exactly.
I always keep my hand behind me so I don't grab the blade.
Yeah, that's smart.
So they're playing Space Pirate Trainer. Okay.
Yep.
I need to clean out my living room so I can play with my Vive some more.
You should bring it out here, man. I have space now.
Mm.
And I have created a den of media in the basement next to the cage. So I'm stupid. And I'll be rid of you for 2 days, finally.
Don't hit that skip intro button, Scrodrick.
Oh, man.
I, however, can hit it. No.
My mouse is over it.
That's gone now.
Yeah,
least
mine's
for me.
still there. It is still there tempting me.
Living on the edge.
Copyright strike!
Damn it! Oh, it went away. No, it's still there.
What?
Mm.
Oh, I guess it is.
Yeah, if you
Oh,
mouse.
God, if I move my mouse over there, it's there again. Oh, my God.
Uh-huh. Is that a new feature?
Probably.
Can't work my magic on these.
Whoosh. Whoosh. Didn't he just, get a thing named after him?
Who?
LeVar Burton.
He did. I don't remember what, though.
What was it?
LeVar Burton, got a thing named after
It
him or
was a
something.
park.
Yeah, park. That's right.
Sorry, the theme came in really strong and then I couldn't hear what you were actually saying.
It is quite loud. I was just, considering turning it down.
I did turn
just
mine
did.
down.
I'll just pretend I know what you're saying. Ha ha, Draco, that was great.
A matter of honor.
Ha ha, Draco, that was... Wait.
Man, they didn't show Starbase 179.
Oh, it's not there. Worf blew it up, remember? Weeb. Whoa, LeVar Burton's full name is Lavardis Robert Martin Burton Jr.
Wow.
Yeah. He's born in West Germany.
Huh.
Oh.
He's way more interesting than anybody gives him credit for.
Directed by Rob Bowman.
Hey, he directed some other things, probably. In 2019, Sacramento named LeVar Burton Park in his honor. Yeah, well, what was it before? Oh, it was a new park, okay. Located in the Meadowview neighborhood. If you are in the Meadowview neighborhood of Sacramento and would like to take a picture of LeVar Burton Park and put it in the comments, go ahead.
Who
You know,
the
he
f-
talks...
are you?
He talks like an NPC from like a Zelda game.
Uh-huh.
Like you walk up to a dude, or like a Pokemon game, like, hey, I'm Steve. Did you know that the shield efficiency is down 4% today? Oh, well, I'll bet that could be fixed if you tried. See you later.
Okay, what kind of change, Dick? Then f***ing do it.
Yeah.
I can claim lots of things, but if I don't actually do it... Wow, I could grow my penis 8 inches if I wanted to.
In theory. My theory.
Yeah, it is the best. But you'll never know this because you're a stupid human.
Yeah, well, mine's prehensile.
I love how...
Go ahead, prove me wrong.
This is the first mention of Gach.
It is. That's probably Ractigino.
Like knives and phasers.
There is that T that kills them. It kills us, but not them. I'm legitimately getting hungry, and this is like
Yeah.
a weird feeling. Like, also because not only am I seeing this, but I also know that what I'm going to try to eat later are vegan hot dogs because I'm curious about them.
Don't worry, I heard they're prehensile.
Well, that's good. So
The guy's like, man, can't you just go to the replicator yourself?
Yeah.
I love when Riker eats, because no matter what it is, that's how he eats.
That's true.
Everything.
You heard the story about Star Trek 5 or 6 with the blue squid stuff?
No.
The director told everybody in the room, where they were filming the meal scene, that he would pay $100 for every bite that someone managed to actually swallow of the stuff. So Shatner made a point of swallowing on camera during the first take. So that he would have to do it again every time. And he made like $1,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Another model from Star Trek 3.
Yep. Kurgan.
Kargon.
Carbon.
Kargon.
Cargill.
Nope, time to kill him. Send that guy, too.
Oh.
Keep vaping on the bridge.
Watch out, blue man.
With your nipples on your mustache.
That's the part you torpedo,
Yeah, this is where the jugular vein is.
Maybe you should, like, say something?
No, he's too perfect to do that.
I love that the automatic intercom only works when Captain is facing the camera.
Oh, hey, O'Brien's in this episode.
Yeah, he was there earlier, man. He was running
yeah, I
transport
know.
before. Okay.
I'm just happy I got to talk to somebody today.
Thank you for paying attention to me. Commercial break. We're back.
Woo!
Oh, God. Ugh. The donuts and coffee and potato chips and pizza aren't agreeing with me.
You don't say.
And that you found some Oh, nope.
Nope.
Do you now?
In what now?
Indoctrination.
Yes. You will learn the Starfleet way, or we will beat you with the chain of command.
We should have brainwashed you harder.
I don't want to impress Worf.
Why does he have a collar? Nobody else has a collar. I always love the spinal armor on the Klingon uniforms.
Why is their ship so smoky? And red?
How big's your Oui, oui. Oh. I've decided that guy's French. Merde. A human. With your pajamas and your rank insignia. Your beard. Sacre bleu. No, it's not. Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Oui, oui.
So, is that the Kurgan?
I think so, yeah.
I am Krang.
Swing around the muffler to get over there. No, that's the mating ritual, Riker. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Antimatter containment console. Jesus Christ. Riker.
There went life support.
Oh man, the captain's like, oh man, he just blew it there.
Yeah. He's so drunk, the captain.
Wait, the captain doesn't sit over there and orgasm again. You know?
Like, ah! Captain Hard On.
It's like
Hard on. Not hard on.
Well, it's the back of the bottom, but that's not important. That's what heats. Ew. Ew.
Yeah, get a Brian out there to like clean that off.
Question.
Subatomic bacteria. What?
what?
How... The extra there, like, they gave him one thing to do, which was to look surprised at that. He's like, this is my break! And have you ever heard of the Benzite Starfleet? Exactly.
The guy's like, man, you're stupid.
Man, we need to kick all these guys out of the Federation.
They all look alike. Man. It'll take 10 minutes.
I'll be back in 5.
There and breathe down his vape.
Commander Data,
He
make
just
sure he
left
doesn't
the bridge
fuck it up.
and didn't like leave anybody in command.
Yeah, Data can handle it.
He's got eyes in the back of his... I don't know.
Yeah. Commercial break.
Whee! Ooh! We're back.
Of eating.
Yes. I do kind of enjoy that all of their, all of their kitchen stuff is like all stainless steel. Snoo, snoo.
Except for shattered pelvis.
You know, now that you offer, I mean... I think they're making fun of me, but I don't know.
Don't catch any bugs.
But I am lactating.
Yeah.
I get it. 3 wins. Took him a second.
She gets it too. In 5 minutes.
Time to drink more. Didn't they laugh all the time on the original series?
Well, yeah, but Riker's, he hasn't been around that long.
That's true, but yeah.
Particularly my mother. Her beard is much longer.
Stand up dramatically. Face away.
Yes. Which is better than submitting, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, Will is exactly the right person to talk to about healthy father-son relationships.
Yeah, of course. When was the last time you saw your father?
Yeah, I mean...
I think they express it exactly.
Actually, yeah. I mean, maybe not with a blindfold. Still using a fork.
Jonathan
He actually
Frakes
ate it.
loved all the scenes like that.
I mean, I probably would too, as an actor.
Oh no, their communications console was damaged when Riker threw the other guy through it.
Yeah.
Phoebus system.
The fetus system. Yeah, it's a good thing there's no air in that compartment. Looks like a hole. And then we will melt in your mouth.
Because our dumbass did that. Ugh.
So the Benzites all got massacred by Klingons then, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Nope, time to kill him.
Yeah.
Commercial break.
Hey, oh, we're back.
Who's flying the ship, Wesley? Come on.
You don't just get up, man.
Cruise control.
Yeah, there's still like 400,000 more. Man, it's a good thing nobody can hear them.
But when the Enterprise gets attacked because of your error, you should probably resign from Starfleet.
Well, he's really a Benzite officer, not a Starfleet officer.
I put the orgasm in organism.
No, that was Captain Hardon.
Oh, that's right. Come here where not everybody can hear us, you idiot.
Isn't that the bathroom?
Yes. But shut up. Because I hate you. Oh, shucks. And stupid.
And it won't matter at all. Because you're a natural up.
Bigger. No, it's bigger.
Yeah, the organism beam that they used as a weapon.
The organismerator.
Yeah, maybe they were just scanning
The
the organism.
Orgasinator. Oh, he made a friend.
He got me to talk about my dad. He must be pretty cool. No, really, ask them.
Man, that captain's an idiot. I mean, a bird of prey versus the Enterprise, that could never work.
Yeah, I mean, it's impossible.
Even like, a bird of prey versus a Constitution class.
A bird of prey could attack the Enterprise D with its shields down and lose. Wait. That is the biggest, shock absorber. Oh, good.
Or not, because this is totally unnecessary.
You could still ask them what they're... Okay. You're taking a lot of vape hits, man.
I mean, he's all stressed out from all the f***ing up he's doing, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's why you're here right now.
Yeah.
He didn't follow the chain of command.
No, he didn't. How do we do a beam?
That they aren't listening to.
Yeah, right.
Riker broke the comm station.
Bum, bum,
Bum,
bum,
bum, bum, bum, bum, bum,
bum, bum, bum,
bum, bum, bum, bum, bum.
We already armed the weapons, dude. You said that
Commercial
5
break.
minutes ago.
Go back.
Oh,
Woo.
back.
Have you seen Troy in this episode?
Nope.
What about Geordi?
Nope.
Whoa, phasers on a Klingon ship? That's crazy.
I know, right? Dun, 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 dun. How do you convert from kilocamps to kilometers again? I can't. Hey, Lieutenant, calculator, please. I don't. What's the conversion? I don't. They're almost done talking. I don't even. Oh God. Okay, they got it.
Sure. Drop shields?
It, do it anyway. Oh,
Yeah. I don't have a shield, but okay, fine.
man, they have cloaking shields too? Damn.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty hardcore.
Right, you're like, yeah.
I'm in command now, bitches.
Look at me. I am the captain now.
What the
Who let that blue guy in here? With his vape?
I hate vapes!
Is that the same actor who played the pack lid?
Yeah. Maybe.
Set your phasers on days? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum.
Quit f***ing with us, Riker. No, don't do that yet.
Oh man, I'm gonna hit you. How did he lose like 40 pounds on the Enterprise?
O'Brien.
All right.
Thunk.
And my other friend. Both of you help me to the transporter room, please. You like belly rubs? You like belly rubs? I'll just launch off the pad and punch Picard. What'd you learn? You want to see what I learned? I learned this. Whack!
Some of those bruises are from
Snoo.
From the breastfeeding.
Oh. Yeah, Klingon nipples are barbed, so when the baby latches on, they can't let go.
It's kind of like a cat, except, yeah. Never touch me again, sir.
You keep brushing my arm. Stop it.
Yeah. Nothing like visual effects that don't track straight. All right. Well, that one's in the books. What are your thoughts on A Matter of Honor?
I mean, the Klingon captain was pretty stupid.
Yeah.
How did they ever survive?
He probably didn't survive to the Dominion War.
I would assume not.
I'm amazed he survived to become captain.
Well, he's pretty big, so he just killed everybody above him.
He ate them.
I was about to say he simply ate the other ones.
He ate them and gained their power, right? That's how
exactly,
it works.
Yeah. Copyright.
I like the episode. I do.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
It's also gives us another look into Klingon lives, and this did a lot to establish a lot of Klingon mythos that, you know.
Well, it gave us a relatively functional definition of honor, which, you know, for in the Klingon context, which we had never had before this, right?
Yeah.
And I don't even know that. I'm going to have to go back. I mean, at some point we'll watch Star Trek 3 and all that. But I'm not sure that concept even was really introduced with the Klingons during any of the original series or, you know, the movies that predate Next Generation, which are the first four.
I mean, back to Star Trek 3, though, this was a lot of reuse of a lot of the Klingon, the armor, the bird of prey model.
And the sets even to some degree. I mean, that bridge set was, well, it seemed pretty unique, but it was fairly reminiscent of Star Trek: The Motion Picture. But yeah, I don't really know for sure, but definitely the models. And it's interesting that you know, one of the old Easter eggs that people always point out is how the size of the Klingon bird of prey changes based on what it's next to, you know?
Yeah.
Like compared to, you know, the Enterprise 1701, it's, you know, what, 2/3 of the size, and then compared to the Enterprise 1701D, it's, you know,
well, the
half
ones
the size.
The ones coming up later in yesterday's Enterprise were massive.
Mm-hmm.
That's also true. But the argument there, though, is that's a parallel universe and all that, but we'll get to that when we get to it. But yeah, no, I think culturally it's very important in establishing the Klingons. I think at this point, you know, the Klingons were always, during the original series, they were always the Russians, right? They were the Soviet Union, and, you know, the sort of quasi Central Asian, you know, caricature, but very much, you know, we're fighting with Moscow, right?
Moscow, gonna get a copyright.
And it's interesting to me to look at early Next Generation Klingons and you know how Russian they look and how Russian they sound, and even when they're speaking English, there's like that hint of a Russian accent.
Don't worry.
Yeah, exactly. You know, they talk as you would expect Russians who who know English but don't get a chance to speak in it very often speak. And I find that really interesting. And it's going to be cool to watch the process over again of establishing the Klingon culture separate from that analog, to me. But I think it's well done. I think it explores a lot about Riker too. Gives us a portrait of him as someone who will tend to choose the foolhardy option, when presented with a choice, and he just happens to be lucky enough that tends to work. You wonder, could anybody else in the crew have survived that situation as well as he did?
I mean,
the things
I
that
think
he
Worf would
did,
have done it a little bit better.
Worf might have done better. Or worse. I mean, we have, Worf has a lot of growing up to do at this point, which we're going to see in seasons 3 and 4 and 5.
Yeah, they could have been, what is your messed up concept of this? This isn't how it actually works,
Mm-hmm. And if you remember Deep Space Nine, they really do kind of explore that with Worf, like the fact that he learned about his culture out of a book.
Yeah.
And he starts to really, when he actually is around other Klingons, they're like, Worf, you take us too seriously. And he's like, well, I've been isolated from you. Like, you are what I thought I was, and I didn't know directly what it was. And they explore all that, which is an interesting thing. I was thinking of that when I called one of them a weeb earlier, because, well, Worf, he very much is, like it's the, people who are Japanophiles today, and, the majority of people in Japan aren't big nerdy people wearing anime girls on their shirts and cosplaying as stuff. There are a lot of people who do that, but, I would imagine if you went to any average neighborhood in Tokyo, it's not going to look like an anime,
Well, and I always think, Worf's study of Klingon culture from the outside is why he is the most honorable Klingon.
Exactly. If you come to a conscious choice to be something, then you tend to be better at being that thing than if you are born into it.
I agree.
Oh, you mean like when we have people that immigrate here and become Americans, and then they know most of the history better than the people that were born here?
Yeah, and they're active voters, and they they participate in the economy, and they
steal everybody's jobs.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
it's
probably do them better.
That is not my.
Turkey gerbs.
Anyway, I like this episode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Good one. Absolutely.
Hey guys.
Yes.
I'll be back in 5 minutes.
All right. And we'll be back in 5 minutes or a week to you all when we come back for season 2, episode 9, which we're going to record in like a few minutes. I'm going to go get some hot dogs. Good night, everybody.
Good night.